Hello again, welcome back everyone. Liquor Hound here with you. Thank you for joining me for another Spirit Review video. And today is July 24th, 2013. That means it's National Tequila Day. In honor of that, I'm going to present to you a couple of tequilas that really impressed me at the last tequila festival I was at. They are known as Tequila Clase Azul. We have the Plata and the Reposado. And now they use a lot of old school methods in the way they're preparing this tequila. Brick ovens, the slow fermentations, proprietary yeasts, more than one. And the other thing they like to do, especially with this Reposado that makes it so special, is they're aging it in 3 different types of barrels. Reused bourbon, sherry, and cognac barrels are all used in the 8-month maturation process of this tequila. As you notice, the bottle is beautiful. It is hand-painted, hand-crafted. They talk about how it takes 11 days just to make this bottle. Now, all that might add up to the price point. The Plata runs anywhere between $50 and let's say $65, and the Reposado runs anywhere about $70 to $85. Again, a little bit on the higher end scale, but the quality of these is very, very high. So let's go ahead and get to the nosing of the Plata. It's amazing how, that sweetness just comes right through on the nose, but there's also this huge, big, fresh agave. Fair amount of mint. There's also a little bit of vegetable feel underneath, so kind of like, I guess the piñas before it's actually cut up and cooked and fermented. That freshness is coming through on the distillate. A little bit of black pepper in there as well. And maybe a faint hint of vanilla on that one, not very much. Alright, the Reposado. Less heat, warmth on the nose on the Reposado than I was getting on the Blanco, but I'm also losing some of that fresh agave right up front. It's not as bold here. It's still in there, but the mint has almost caught up with it on the level. There is also like a touch of a nectarine or almost like an apricot in there, so it is getting the fruits flavors probably from that cognac barrel or the sherry barrel, where it's getting stone fruits type things. But definitely fresh agave, mint, apricot, plum, a little bit of black pepper, still similar to this one. And I'm not getting as much of the veggie note in this one as I was in the Plata. Decent amount of oak as well and vanilla. So very, very nice and complex for a Reposado on the nose. Alright, Clase Azul Plata on the palate. Let's see what it does. It's amazing how sweet this comes off. Sweeter than any other tequila in my collection. It's very sweet, but then you get this nice, fresh agave that's coming in very smoothly. A little bit of black pepper kick right behind it, so it's not getting hot, but it's a little bit of flavor, that pepper flavor. Complementing the mint. Little hint of vanilla in there as well on that one. Sweetness lasting all the way through. Here on the finish, I'm still getting the fresh agave, the sweetness, the little bit of vanilla. The black pepper is faded, so we're not getting that anymore. A little bit of that vegetable feel is still in there. That raw, fresh agave, very, very nice. But it finishes nice and clean. That's what I do enjoy about that one. Again, sweet, but not cloyingly. So, all right, Reposado. Much more balanced, whereas this one is so big and bold right up front with the big fresh agave, and then it gets really sweet, and then you start finding the mint, and then you start seeing the little bit of the vanilla in there as well, and the cracked black pepper. On this one, it's almost like they all hit at the same time. Fresh agave is sweet, mint, again with the black pepper. There's also the vanilla is definitely stronger in this one. Not as much of a vegetable feel as I was getting in the Plata. But right behind that fresh agave, right up front, there's also some fruits in there. So, kind of like a nectarine or an apricot. And I imagine that's the stone fruit flavors that are coming probably from the cognac cask or the sherry cask that's contributing those flavors. Wow, sweet and soft. They never get hot. If you want big, bold flavor to complement that sweetness, the Plata is it. If you want a more balanced, refined glass of tequila, which still has that sweetness, then go with the Reposado. They're both lovely and fantastic in the way they feel. Again, if you know somebody who has problems drinking tequila and they don't like any tequila, they might like these just because of the sweetness. So that's it for this evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Everybody have a great National Tequila Day, and cheers.